Hello, I just wanted to give you a quick tour of Marco's room, which is going to be a very similar setup and size to a lot of the conference rooms that we'll be looking at today. This is configured with a Cisco interactive touch panel and then also Cisco's SX20 QuickSet, which you can see is installed right below the display. So here we have the camera mounted below in this case, which can be definitely installed above, and then also the SX20 with a wall mount adapter. And then behind you're going to find all of the connections. So how this room is configured, we have the Cisco touch interface. Then installed in the table is a cable cubby. In your case it's going to be a wall mount plate. Here we have the HDMI and VGA adapter located in the table versus the flush wall mount. But here you can see I have the HDMI connected to a laptop with the DisplayPort adapter tethered to the HDMI. Now I understand that DisplayPort is going to be more of a standard, so the cable would just be the reverse application. It would be finished in a DisplayPort with an HDMI adapter for those that are using HDMI. We have a microphone that is extended coming through the table. So here, if I touch the panel, it's going to do two things. It's going to turn on the video codec. It'll also turn on the display through the Crestron control system, switch the display to the right input, and then you're seeing our bumper screen. So from here, if I wanted to just do a standard presentation, not using the room in a video conferencing mode, I can select Presentation, Present. And you'll see my Excel spreadsheet is then presented on the display. Now here, we're not sharing, we're not engaging in a video conference at this point. We are simply just using the room as a presentation system. So at any time, I can easily go to my contacts, I can go to history, and I can scroll through. And I'm going to make a jabber call. And I don't have my jabber running. But we could easily call a room, share the content with another room, or jump right into a video conference call. The other feature is if I exit, I'm going to turn the system off, which is then going to go into standby, and the Crestron control system tied into the Cisco video conferencing will eventually power down here in a second. There it goes. So it'll do two things. It'll shut down the video conferencing system, which puts it in standby. It can still receive calls, and then it'll also put the TV into a standby mode. So that way if we do receive an incoming call, both the display will come on, the codec will come on, and then it'll go back into the correct input. And then you'll also see here we have a VGA and an HDMI. So whether I would plug into the HDMI or the VGA or DisplayPort, it's going to present the same. We do not need to switch any of the TV's inputs or the video conferencing inputs. It simply converts them at the base of the table and sends them over through one digital input.